In today's video, I'm doing up some smoked turkey breasts and I'm even comparing wild versus store-bought. And I finished these breasts off with a little bit of maple glaze goodness. Hey, this is Ricer from Dead Broke Barbecue, Wisconsin, and welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, we try to help you enhance and amplify your backyard barbecue fun, so you might as well subscribe now. Now, these smoked turkey breasts turned out fantastic, so grab your turkey beard and your drizzle brush, Tommy. It's time we amplify some backyard barbecue fun. So today I'm doing some wild versus store-bought turkey breasts. Now with a wild turkey, you know that it's been eating just what's outside in nature. These aren't the organic kind, and you know these store-bought breasts, they're getting extra hormones pumped into them. Now the store-bought ones, they were brined, but all four of these are gonna get injected with some Butcher's Barbecue Bird Booster. I feel that injecting a turkey breast makes it taste a lot better. All right, let's get our injector full. And you don't have to put a lot in there, but a few squirts and work that needle around. Just 4 or 5 injection points is probably all you're gonna need. Now it's gonna run out of it too. Now with these wild breasts, there's no flavor in these at all, except for acorns, pine needles, and corn on the cob. Whatever this thing ate, it's what it's gonna taste like. So wild turkey breasts can be a little gamey. Certainly you're gonna wanna either marinate these or inject them. And if you don't really know what I mean by gamey, go shoot a turkey. You'll be able to tell. All right, so obviously a ton of this injection ran right straight out, but there's some in there. And I typically always do it this way because it definitely does help. Now the remainder of your injection, dump it out. It's contaminated. And the rub that I'm using today is honey roasted barbecue from Simon Barbecue. I'll have a link below. This stuff is really good on any poultry and pork, and it's even really good on fish. And honey always goes good on turkey. And flip them over and get a little bit on the back side, obviously. Get it in the crooks and crannies. And then we'll just flip them back over because we want to have this presentation side looking the best that we can. All right, while these turkey breasts set and sweat, let's get our pellet grill fired up. Turn the power on. We're gonna hit it to medium, and then we're gonna +1 to 275 degrees. Then we're gonna open up our lid and let all that white smoke out of the chamber. We don't want any of that startup smoke to get all over these turkey breasts. Blech. Now this is the white smoke that I'm talking about. Let it get out of here. And once you hear that afterburner in, close up the lid and preheat your pellet grill up to 275 degrees. Our pellet grill is preheated to 275 degrees. Let's get these turkey breasts under some smoke. We're gonna start with the wild breast first. Now on this pellet grill, I'm gonna put the wild breast over to the left because right here is the fire pot and the heat wants to go towards the vent. Get this one lined up, and we're gonna wanna kinda squish them together because how they go on is how they're gonna come off. So we kinda wanna pat them up a little bit if we can. And now let's grab the store-bought and get them in there. And these are a lot thicker, so we don't have to bunch these up as much. And let's get this last one in here. Now the store-bought, I'm gonna leave them in. They're just in a regular sports bra. But the wild ones, like I say, let's get them pushed up. So they're in a push-up bra. We'll close up the lid and set a timer for 1 hour. And then in an hour, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna hook up my signals and get a couple temperature probes in those breasts. Our 1 hour time went off. Let's go ahead and check out these turkey breasts. Now 10 minutes before, I melted up some butter, but first we wanna get these, we're just gonna rotate them a little bit, get them out here so they're a little bit more even. Get the smaller one right there. Now I'm not gonna be brushing this butter on, we're gonna drizzle it on. Now you're gonna wanna make sure that you got a good glove on and protect it because this little thing's gonna be hot. But just get your butter and start drizzling it on. That's gonna help brown up these turkey breasts. You brush it on, you're gonna take all your seasoning off, and we'll get these bigger breasts done. Coat it up. Now you can use clarified butter if you want to too, but I was way too lazy to mess with that. But for sure, on these wild turkey breasts, the more flavor that you pack on top of them, the better they taste. Now I'm gonna take a couple probes from my signals. We'll get them in here so we can get some readings on these breasts. In the thicker part, not all the way down, Don't go too low. Probably right about there for that one. And then we'll get one right in this one further over here. About like that. Now close up the lid and set a timer for a half an hour because these are running at 138 and 134 degrees. And once I start getting around that 150, I'm gonna throw a maple glaze on the outside of them also. All right, I'm cutting this timer at 25 minutes because our turkey breasts are at the 150 mark. Let's go ahead and put on our maple glaze. And again, we're just gonna drizzle this across it. That's gonna caramelize up and give this an awesome flavor on the outside. I'm just gonna let it run down it, and when it gets on that heat deflector, wow, does that give you some awesome smell. Now the store-bought breasts, they're a little bit thicker, but they're only a couple degrees behind. And for this maple glaze, I used 1 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and 2 tablespoons of apple juice. Just put it on medium heat, and once that sugar's all dissolved, you got yourself a beautiful glaze. I'm gonna have to touch this spot up right over here a little bit more. Want some of that sugary goodness. I'm gonna close up the lid and set a timer for a half an hour, but I wanna make sure that I'm still checking in about 15 minutes because those wild turkey breasts are a little smaller and they could actually carry over a little bit further than I want them to. But right now they've only been about 2 degrees higher than the actual store-bought breasts. All right, my 30-minute timer went off and it's time to pull these turkey breasts. The wild turkey breasts are at 163 and the store-bought are 160. Open up the lid and we'll just pull out our probes. But let's check this one and see where we're at with this. Oh yeah, 160. And let's check this back one here. Oh yeah, 162 on this one. So let's get these on the cutting board so they can rest. That one there. Get this one right here. And this one. Get this one out right there. Now I'm gonna close up the lid and shut off the Smoke Daddy Pellet Pro. And that'll go into a 15-minute cool down, and that's perfect because then we'll go ahead and slice these up. You don't want to cut into these turkey breasts right away because you want to make sure that all the moisture in these turkey breasts just kind of redistribute. If you cut them too early, all that liquid's just gonna run all over your cutting board. So let them rest for a good 15 minutes. These turkey breasts have rested for 15 minutes. It's time to start slicing into them. We'll start with one of the wild turkey breasts first, and you can just start slicing it on an angle a little bit. And you don't want to cut these too thin, you know, 1/4 inch or so. Get these pieces out of the way. We want to get right about here, and we'll take into this one right there. Now this certainly has some juice in it. You can kind of see, hopefully on this camera. One little piece off of this one. Give it a bite. Very good. It's got a little bit of sweet with that maple syrup on the outside, but along with that honey roasted Simon's barbecue rub, it's got just a little bit of minor barbecue kick in it too. Slice off another one here. God, that's filled with juice though. Nice. Now let's go ahead and slice into the store-bought one. Get right about here. And again, a lot of moisture in this one also. It's not gonna show up the greatest on the camera, but you can see that my cutting board, it's drooling, and that's important. Lop off a piece here and we'll try this one. Now the store-bought one is a lot more tender than the wild turkey breast for sure. Let's try another piece of the wild one. It's gonna be a hard one to decide. Gonna have to try another piece of the store-bought. They're both very good and they taste like turkey. Now it certainly helped to inject these wild breasts with the Butcher's Barbecue Bird Booster. Because you know, wild turkeys, well, they're wild. They're not just stuck in a pen. These things are outside, running around, strutting like a tom, dragging those wings on the ground, and then the cluck, 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 cluck. You know, a wild turkey, he's busy. A store-bought turkey, kind of lazy. Both of them with the flavor, really good. The only thing that I can say about the store-bought turkey breast, it is more tender. Because a store-bought turkey, it ain't doing nothing except for getting fat. That's it. Check the difference here. This guy working hard. This one sitting around just eating good. But we're eating good too. Certainly really good. So give this turkey a try and let me know what you think. I will say that maple syrup glaze on the outside, it's a winner. Hey boys, run out in the woods and snag another tom. This wild turkey breast is awesome.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and become a subscriber. Turn on that notification bell because you don't want to miss my next video. I know you don't, and it's a good time to subscribe now. But I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
No, you can't try yet. Still filming. All crispy on the outside. So good. Just stay. I'm not done yet. I know it's good, but just relax. No, Irina, I want continuity. You're not gonna steal another piece, sweetheart. Not yet. I'm almost done. I gotta do the hey boys thing and then we're done. Just let me do my last part and then I'll give you can have 20 pieces. Okay.
Okay, thanks.